Hi everyone, I'm Candace and I'm just getting ready to shoot here in just a second and take some videos, or not videos, but pictures from my website. And I just wanted to make a quick video about how interesting it is to walk a fine line between wanting to get mentally prepared so that we feel good, and when we're taking action, we're taking inspired action and we're enjoying the process the entire time, because unhappy journeys don't lead to happy outcomes. I think Abraham is totally right about that. And what to do, like when you're working on something and it starts off okay, but then it starts getting a little weird and a little shifty. You don't want to back off of it completely and quit or give up. You want to have grit, persistence in the face of difficulty and challenge, but at the same time, trying to face it head on when things aren't working just leads to frustration. And then when we do finally pick it up, it's like days or weeks or months later, and it's harder to get back on the train because we feel frustrated that it didn't work out when we were applying effort. And then it's almost like we don't want to waste our time and our energy in doing it again. So what I think is a good idea to do is, when you see that you're running up against some problems, back off of it, reassess, realign, and then reapproach it. But it doesn't have to be like set it down for like a week. Give it, a few minutes to shift. Create like a system or a process around this where you time yourself. Like, okay, I'm going to give myself a 5-minute moment to recompose myself and reassess. And like move your body. For me, it's about putting my makeup on, doing my hair, reconfiguring myself, getting composed so that I feel comfortable and I can get back at it again. And then when I do, I find that I feel better and I'm running into a lot less problems and frustrations. And also, when you're working on, especially your own projects, there's a lot of moving parts. And what's good is to do the parts that are flowing, so that when you go to do a video or when you go to write an article, like, you're not running into countless problems. Just the point is to maintain a high level of energy while you're doing an activity, because if you're able to do that, then the solutions appear quickly and easily, and then you're not throwing it down. This doesn't work, because I've done this a lot where I'm like, no, I've just got myself motivated. It takes a lot of time and energy to get myself to that place, and now I don't want to lose all the work that I put into this, but it's just not working. So what I'm finding is that taking a step back every time it starts to feel a little weird, and not quitting or giving up, but just taking a 5-minute breather, reassessing, moving my body, stretching, maybe focusing on something else that I can accomplish. And in this way, I'm able to give my brain that dopamine hit of having accomplished a task, even a small one, and then getting back into it after that shift in my energy field and my shift in feeling has occurred, and then getting back into that activity. And you'll find that there's a lot less frustration, there's a lot more flow, and it's just easier to continue to move forward. I'm an INFJ and I'm a perfectionist, so that's something I've got to watch for. Good enough is good enough, and that's a theme that will reemerge, I'm sure, in all of my videos. That's something I've really had to work through, and I'm still continuing to work through, and not letting minor disappointments and frustrations aggravate me, because for the longest time I would let the smallest little things just infuriate me. And I would use that word infuriate, which is not a good idea either, but really upset me. Yeah, maybe stop using the word rage and infuriate, and really deactivate the emotional intensity around those words, but have been frustrating for me. And as I'm trying this process where I'll try it, ease up when it feels difficult, and then get back into it, seems to be working out well for me. I'd like to hear some of your tips, tools, strategies that you're using to stay in the game despite, the inevitable frustrations and challenges that are going to arise. Everything from technical difficulties to just people, coming in and out. And hi there. Yeah, so I'm just getting used to the idea that people are going to come in and out of my screenshot. And if I'm going to have this life, you can walk through, it's okay. If I'm going to have this life where people are in my environment, and I'm going to have a lifestyle business that's centered around just that, my lifestyle, that's going to happen, and you just got to roll with it. It doesn't bother me when I see it in videos that people do for coaching or tarot or astrology or quantum physics or what, none of that. It's really just about the value of the content. So I hope to add valuable content to you. And I hope that this was helpful to not just push on, when it's not feeling right. Realign the energy, then get back in. All right. Let me know what you think. This is Eclectic Coaching with Candace. I'm going to be getting my website up pretty soon. I'm just doing some pictures for that. Wish me luck. And if you'd like to book a session with me, there will be options for doing that or a reading for yourself. I would love to hear from you. I'd love to support you in any way I can on your co-creative journey through life. And we will be in touch soon. Thanks.